Okay, this will be a video chart on the newly formed Monster ERHE Energy Incorporated. I've been tracking this one for about 3 weeks now. I've done it a lot longer, but I just started recharting it again back when it was down around this support area. For those of you that follow my videos, you remember when I had done this one right around this previous support level, saying, hey, this was a good risk versus reward setup. And this is just an absolutely great example of how you could have risked very little, maybe risked 2 or 3 cents to lose, and then looking at the upside here, this could have been just a huge gain for anybody that was nibbling on shares down in this area. Things finally kind of happened what I thought would. I was wrong because I was talking about here how I thought it was just going to come up and give this a test first before pulling back. That wasn't quite the case. The pullback came a little sooner than I thought it would. But the key things all happened in terms of support levels holding that you needed to hold, and then today was just a big bounce. I'm not sure if there was news out or what, but you look at the price action, you look at the volume, and this thing was just firing on all cylinders, and just a great overall day. Pretty shocking, but I'm not going to complain about something like this. So let's get things updated. First thing we're going to do is just I'm going to leave that down there just to remind myself how this was the bottom. But all these support levels, they can all be taken out now. Yes, they're still support levels, but they're not anything really that important anymore. Also going to take out this line because really our key support levels at this point are moving averages. We have two of them right now that we need to keep our eyes on. The first one being this purple line all the way down here. This is the 50-day simple moving average, and this is kind of what I'm going to consider the must hold, meaning if you get any closes below that, then something's not right, and that's a big red flag. But obviously from where we closed all the way up here, that would take quite a bit, so that is the reason why that would be a huge red flag. The other key resistance area, support area that we need to watch is just our good buddy here, the 200-day simple moving average, just orange line. This was a key support a key resistance today. It was one of those things where it makes a good example of how when these key resistances are broken, things can really take off. And just very clearly, it was broken and then almost off to the races like that for the bulls. So the 200-day, or this orange line, and the 50-day, this purple line, are going to be our two key support levels right now. Now in terms of resistances, we have to start to scrunch up the chart here to find where they are. But right now we're looking at a key resistance area basically right where it closed. You can see from back here in October we had a bunch of times where the price came up here and bounced off of 70, and then once again in December price tried to get up here, couldn't quite close above, and then today closed right at 70. So you closed right at this resistance level, and from a daily chart perspective we care about where the closes are. Sure, intraday you did get above it, but these areas are not considered broken until they are closed above. So 70 cents is the very near term resistance, and then after 70 things get pretty wild as the next resistance isn't up until right around this area here. And I'm taking this from, you can see a high there, high, acted as support a little bit, then resistance, came back, acted as resistance again, and this level is at 79.5 cents, so we'll just say 80 cents. So really you have a 10 cents gap there in terms of resistance levels. So like the 200-day, with another big volume break, the price could get up here pretty quick, but there could be a pullback here coming. Remember, pullbacks are always healthy, and as long as the support levels hold, then nothing to panic about. But one step at a time. Right now we just need to see if it can get above 70, and if the price does pull back, we need to make sure it's a healthy pullback. Clearly, this pullback here, very healthy. Pulled right back to its two moving averages and then shot back up. So in this case, hopefully if anything it'll pull back right around here to the 200-day and then make its way back up. But I'm sure nobody's going to complain if it keeps going up tomorrow also. So overall, good looking chart. Everything is now updated. So just one last time in a nutshell. 70, 80 are your resistance levels. 200-day and 50-day simple moving averages are your key supports, and we'll have to see what happens the rest of this week. If you have any other questions, please let me know. And I'd also encourage you, if you have not yet, to go to bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and subscribe to the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, which has been getting good reviews. And then with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. And best part is everything's free, so it's worth at least signing up and checking out and giving it a try. One last time, this was ERHE. Thanks for listening.